darlings, it is 6:44. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. And let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. I have to sneeze. Hold on. Looking back at yesterday evening, apparently the Kumiyana did all of this activity, which I totally did not. I didn't know. Thinking back about last night, I got so tired around 8:30. I literally just passed out, like dead to the world, checked out, different universe, different dimension, did not exist on this planet. So I didn't know that happened, but that makes sense because I was just done. My body was so tired. Because it was quiet all day for the most part leading up to that, and then it stopped early this morning. Very interesting. And where we are now at the Kumiyana, I have to zoom in really tight so that you can see what is happening down here because it's in such a low frequency of 5 hertz, lower than our baseline. So it's honestly very fascinating how there's not really much energy happening and then it just spikes chaotically out of nowhere, so much energy that it's just like, red, I don't know what to do. And then it goes back. So it just shows you the power of solar activity. People like to think that that holds no power, but it does. And the graph is representing all the effects it has on us. And if you want to read more about how the Schumann affects the body, go read my paper that I wrote, The Schumann Resonance and the Human Body. It's in my link tree. You can read it for free. I talk about all kinds of studies they did, what happens without the Schumann resonance, what happens to your blood pressure, your heart rate, even some illnesses, some cancer research is in there. It's so fascinating. I just can't put it on here because I tried to make a video on here and it got muted. So you have to go read it. And here we are in higher frequency. I was looking at this bottom graph and how we're on the downward hill. And I zoomed in and right down here, this, I instantly got from Spirit that it looks like a ladder. And then I saw the image of climbing a wooden ladder. So climb the ladder, and it's not the ladder you think. That is what Spirit is telling us. Take that how you want. And the fact that they said, not the ladder you think, leads me to believe that it is not the ladder of achievement in career. It is not climbing the ladder of financial freedom. It is not any of that. The climbing the ladder, that may be a result, but that's like a sub ladder. It isn't the main ladder. I'm going to think about this more today. There seems to be a lot of layers with that message. We are definitely feeling the ebbs and the flow. The incredible highs and then the crash and burn of rock bottom. Take a breath. Take a breath. Recalibrate as best as you can. There's a lot going on. Once you stop seeing the birdies fly around your head, get centered. Get grounded again as best as you can. Because even on the Russian graph here, the frequency is very isolated in 8 hertz here. This is 4 hertz. And then this band where my head is 12. And then it kind of pulls down into 16. And then we have our 20 hertz there. There are bands of high frequency coming in because of the way they're graphing vertically. This looks like a pillar of some sort. So building something, maybe a bridge. It looks kind of like a bridge. I don't know why it does, but it kind of does. There really are, pardon. There really are messages everywhere. And the messages and the clues will hit everyone in a different way depending where you are in your journey. That's why it's important to go with your own discernment and how things resonate for you. You can't force things, and I wouldn't ask you to. And ridding yourself of what no longer is can be a wildly challenging yet fulfilling, challenging process. And that is exactly what we're doing. We're going around and around the medicine wheel. And just when we think we're around the medicine wheel and there's no next turn happening, guess what? We're going around it again. We're going to go deeper. We're going to go in all the layers. We're going to get in there. And that's what we're doing. In shamanism, the beautiful serpent, she lives in the south. She comes for us for cleansing, to shed our skin, for all of the rebirth, the renewal, the transformation that the snake offers. That's what's happening here. We're being constricted. It's a little uncomfortable. Actually, it's very uncomfortable. We're probably very irritated because of our vulnerability levels. We probably aren't seeing that clearly because, we're shedding the skin. And this is the skin we've worn majority of our lives. It's going to take a while to get it all off so that it's not patchy, right? We want it to come off all in one fell swoop. We don't want like the patchiness. And that is what the serpent is teaching us. And there's no reason to be afraid of her. She may even eat you, which has happened to me multiple times. But that's a whole different video. I'm running out of time on this one. There is entering a state of surrender that is within all of this. And we are humans. We like structure, right? We like safety. We like control. We like to be in the driver's seat. So even when we feel like we've relinquished control, we haven't really. Like we're just kind of like dangling the keys. Like we're going to hand them over, but we're stuck in this. Like I did it, right? No. And that's okay. It is challenging. Even when you think you've surrendered, you haven't fully. Spirit will do what it needs to do to get you to surrender. In my experience, not the best feeling, but there again, everything happens for a reason. Spirit is pushing you for a reason. I can't tell you what the reason is because I don't know. It may be a very undesirable experience. I'm with you. We don't like those. I get it. I really do. This is where trust the process comes into play. Having faith that there's a reason for all of this that has yet to be seen. Spirit says, "Seek and you shall find. You found me. You can find anything if you look close enough." Relax your vision. Breathe. It's right there waiting for you when you are ready. All things come in time. Alignment, patience. You cannot rush what is not yet ready. You've already seen patterns play out. You've already made steps to correct what needs corrected. You've already taken steps for change, to be different, to find alignment for all of these things. Don't forget the progress that you've made. Just because right now is a weird, like vortexy space. You have come far on your travels. Remember where you came from. It will help you push forward. But remember too, the past is just a mirror. We're not going to get stuck there. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourself and get some rest if you can.